Okay, here's how you pay for college. People of all income. This is the way to go about it. You calculate the cost of college every year. Subtract any financial aid, and that's how much you got to pay. If there's any remaining student loan money, even though I'm not a big fan of student loan money. In fact, I got a question from somebody about student loans. I'll get to it in a minute. Apply for the maximum amount of student loan money because that's money you're not going to have to pay. Decide then if you take the remaining balance and spread it out over 10 or 12 months and decide whether that's a doable amount for you. If it isn't, and it would make you go into savings or retirement, you might want to borrow plus loan money. They're easy to get, it's pretty cheap, and it's very flexible to make those monthly payments affordable. And then you do that every year, and maybe at the end of 4 years, you have a little plus loan money you have to deal with. And one thing I recommend that you might want to do is pretend your kid's still in college and see how much you can pay for college every month and pay off that plus loan money as fast as you can within the parameters of your income. I use that exact same model on my younger daughter, exactly the same model, and paying for her to go to a college for 4 years didn't take us 4 years, it took us 6 years and 3 months, but we sent a kid to a private college and didn't take one nickel out of savings, never, ever. And so we were able to do what we had to do. By the way, there was an article about 5 years ago in the New York Times. It was stunning what it said. It took two couples, and both couples put $1,700, when they were beginning at age 25, they put $1,700 aside for retirement. Couple A, in their mid-40s, they had a kid who had to go to college. So they stopped putting money in their retirement and instead diverted that money to college. And then they paid whatever things they had to pay out of the retirement money that they'd saved for college. And then after the 4 years, they weren't in debt, they had no debt at all. They went ahead and got back on the retirement bandwagon again. According to the Times, that couple, when they were 60 years old, had a retirement nest egg of about $600,000. Couple B, same scenario, but when their kid got ready for college, they kept putting money in their retirement. They paid what they could of their income. They borrowed the rest, and they paid back all the loans after about 10 years. That couple retired at age 60 on a retirement nest egg, according to the Times, of $2.1 million. There's a lesson in that, and you can take it for what it's worth. But you don't want to ever put your retirement at risk because of college costs. Never do that. I'll tell you why. Because you don't want to become financially neutered by college so that when you get to retirement age, you live a marginal life. You want to have, when your kids are out of the house, I can tell you from experience, I'm a grandparent, when your kids are out of the house, it drives a hole in your heart. You're going to want to fill that hole with some activities, and I guarantee you those activities are going to cost money, so you want to have the money to do those things. So don't be overly brave. Be a little stingy when it comes to college costs, and just manage your resources carefully, and you'll actually turn college into what it ought to be, a celebration of family and not the nightmare that it is for too many people.